Hello, sweeties! It's the week of 26 July 2020 and the planets are, amazingly, in a relatively sane mood. Pity we can't say the same for any of the world's governments, but let's work with what we've got. Here's the rule. We all accept that on some level we created everything that's happening to us, even Donald Trump. And we say a huge thank you to anyone who's really pissed us off, and we smile with gratitude for all the lessons learned. And then we move on to create some new miracles, better ones this time hopefully. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to subscribe, it's free, and press the bell thing, you'll be sent reminders. That's enough of that, let's get to the stars. Leo, my little chocolate truffle, this is all fabulous. Success and money and new projects are all just humming along without any extra input from you. You've done what you need to, and now you can let go and start counting the dollar signs. If it's not happening yet, it soon will. Of course, if you've done nothing but sit about on your hairy butt for the last 6 months, the rewards will be decidedly smaller, but still impressive, amazingly. You always were a spoiled brat, and the universe still thinks you're the biggest cheese in the zodiac, which means you will always be taken care of. Of course, your job is to keep smiling and, more importantly, keep everyone else smiling. You don't get to cop out of that. But for the rest, the universe has your back. Lucky sod. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little strawberry shortcake, what are you fretting about now? Look, the truth is, every aspect of life is about relationships. Your relationship with yourself, with your money, with your friends, with your lovers, whatever. So if there's one thing we have to work on, it's our ability to relate. And your relating abilities are mostly about you fixing everyone else's lives so that they can be more like you, which is never going to happen. So, instead of creating a huge pile of dependence, you need to learn how to let people be who they are and then happily accept them that way. Which means, of course, your love life could easily collapse in a heap right now. Unless you've learned how to lighten up a little, just a teeny bit. The career, meanwhile, is just getting interesting. Pay attention. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little orange blossom. Are you feeling all wounded and misunderstood? That's okay. Wallow in your misery for a couple of days, and then, all of a sudden, the sun will come out again. Emotions are very peculiar things. They land on us like alien spaceships suddenly and out of the blue, and then they take off again and go bug someone else. Anyway, by Tuesday, you're ready to roll again, and interestingly, you're suddenly very keen on spending time with different people. Of course, you may be wondering whether you've burnt a whole bunch of bridges and alienated half your friends, but you don't need to fret about that. No one can be angry with you for very long. You're far too irresistible. Work on forgiveness for everything. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little raspberry. Are you having one of your extended sulks? Look, you can if you like, but it just makes you feel like shit and it doesn't really change anything. The problem is, nothing is going according to plan and you, amazingly, are taking it personally. Well, maybe you should, but not for the reasons you think. The universe is simply showing you that when you surrender, your life starts to work. It's only when you're doing that mad control freak thing you do that everything falls apart. One day you're going to get this. And while you're waiting, how about lots more sleep and a few fresh vegetables? Your health is going to hell. Better news is that love is available if you want it, yum, and the career is out looking for opportunities for you. There'll be really interesting news soon. Meanwhile, smile. It's not hard. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my fluffy little rabbit. You're wondering why you have to do all that incredibly tedious admin every day or every week. You're convinced you were born for something far more exciting than balancing your bloody checkbook or whatever people balance these days. Just calm down a moment. Here's a news flash. Everyone has to do it. Some people take it in their stride. Some people behave as though they're having their fingernails yanked out with pliers. And some people have secretaries. If you hate it that much, pay someone to do it for you, but get it done, especially now when a whole bunch of fabulous new adventures is on the cards. You'll be doing really well soon. And a bit of basic organization never did anyone any harm. It's quite useful, actually. How about asking that new lover to help? It's a thought. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my adorable little ice cream cone. You're making all sorts of fabulous discoveries. You've realized that you don't have to take responsibility for everyone else's crap just to make them love you. But then you've also realized this means giving up control of their lives. It's a tough one. Still, you're getting to a good place at last. You've discovered that you don't have to meet anyone else's expectations to have a happy life. This is what's known as a rebirth. And like any birth, it feels hideous. But then you've got a brand new life to live in a different way. It's true. None of us likes to change. But this is your big moment. Let go of the old stuff and delicious new stuff comes strolling into your life. Start with money and career options. Nice. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little radish. How are you doing in all this madness? Look, you never expected a rose garden, but this stuff is insane. It's true, it is insane. And the whole idea, speaking for the planets, not for the mad governments, is to get us to release control and find our own natural strengths, which means we have to trust ourselves and let ourselves be vulnerable. But you've almost got it right. You're handling all this lunacy much better than anyone else. Not the money side so much, but the other stuff. Now, about your career, there are choices to be made which will affect you for some time, so don't rush. Use that incredible mind and your wonderful instincts to choose what's right. There'll be more than one offer, so you don't have to make up your mind the first time something comes along. Just work with that for now. We'll fret about the love life later. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little muffin basket. Have you been finding nice new friends to play with? Excellent. You've been pushed to the edge, peered over, and survived the fall. All that emotional heavy lifting is behind you now. You've learned how to stare your fears in the face and make friends with them. Now, you get back to all the people you've been hiding from and smile and wave. You can even apologize if it helps. Not that you necessarily did anything wrong. It's just that you don't want to be dragging ancient bullshit around with you for no reason. Now, where were we? Yes, we're moving on. You're letting yourself succeed. A couple of fabulous new opportunities will pop up very soon. Trust yourself to choose the right ones. Money's on the move. Grab some while you can. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little roadrunner, are you finally pausing for breath? About time. The fact is, you're fresh out of inspiration and you're quite simply not available for rescues, sympathy, or any heroic deeds. And quite frankly, everyone in your life can just piss off for a while you take a break. You're suffering from temporary tunnel vision and you can't see a way out. So say hello to your fears, invite them in, tell them to take a seat next to you. Now, take a look at the fabulous opportunities out there. Opportunities for new business, money plans, investment, even the odd wild passionate night if you're keen. Listen, even Superman gets to have fun on his days off. Just forgive yourself for not being perfect and stop being such a prat. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my fluffy little duckling, are you struggling to get out of bed? So stay there. If no one comes to drag you up, give yourself the day off. But that means putting down all those dark terrors and convictions that the end of the world is nigh. It's not. We're all going to be around for ages. So we might as well get used to the fact that the world is mad and it's up to us to create our own little basket of sanity. Actually, you're doing really well on the relationship front. You're making new friends, even if they are virtual ones, much less mess to clean up, but fabulous. And you're rearranging your love life, possibly even finding a new love. Nice, this is all good stuff. Hold on the business plans for now, though. No mad decisions. The money thing is happening slowly. A little patience. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little gooseberry. Have you finally decided which game you want to play this week? Are you doing the leadership thing now? Fantastic. But you need to figure out what leadership actually means. If you have visions of yourself strutting about, twirling your moustache and giving orders, sit down and take a breath. Listen, leadership is mostly about setting an example, being what you want them to be. It's about having the courage to make decisions when no one else will. It's about asking yourself how you would like to be treated and then doing the same for them. So, do you still want to be a leader? Or what do they call it these days? An influencer. Fabulous word. Sure, go ahead, be one of them. But first, figure out what your life needs. There's a really fabulous, unexpected opportunity coming soon. Pay close attention. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little lettuce leaf. Has your life become an ongoing melodrama? Never mind that. We're moving into a different phase now, and there's a whole new picture emerging. Firstly, you're allowing yourself to change. It no longer matters who's right and wrong. It's about allowing yourself to be happy. Of course, you've convinced yourself that all past decisions were bad ones and that you're one big fat failure, which of course is garbage. But even if it's true, so what? The point is, you had the courage to try things and live your life, and you had the courage to fail. The next phase is about success, the opposite. There's a new beginning on the horizon, and all you need is a willingness to go along for the ride. And sure, that will probably involve more courage, but you've got plenty of that. Good for you. That's it for Cancer. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. This is the perfect time to start believing in your own magic and to make something fabulous happen. So whenever you're out there in the world, protect yourself in a bubble of silver light. Then ask your angels to help you, and keep smiling even if you don't feel like it. Smiling lifts your vibration. Give it a bash. Now, if you'd like to subscribe, just press the button thing. It's free. And have a great week. Remind yourself every 5 seconds just how amazing you are. Give yourself permission to succeed. It's important. Bye now.